Morning children, after a long time again we have started our classes. Welcome back to second term. This is the lesson number 1, safety and first aid. So let us have a talk regarding this. Safety means what? If we are careful, we have to be careful while doing any work. Any work, let it be a small work or if it is a big work, people who are working in the factory also. But it is important to take care of ourselves and the others also. For us and the others also. It is very important. If we are careful, then we can avoid the dangerous accidents. So that is why this lesson is very important and very interesting. We will be knowing all sorts of rules and regulations regarding the outside the home and inside the home also. Inside the home means what? Where we are staying, where we are spending our much of the time in the house with the families. So that is why inside the so that is the house. And one more thing, we have to keep our house neat and clean, neat and tidy. Tidy means what? You have to, whenever you are taking out the things, again you have to take it and place it where it was. So that is the tidy things. Then neat and clean, you are mopping the floors with the pesticides, means with the acids and all. You are cleaning the bathrooms, you are cleaning the washrooms and everything, even the floors also. So that is very important. Those are very important things. But when you are working, in our house we have many more electrical items, isn't it? Washing machine, then electric cookers are there, then mixers are there. So those are the electric items where we have to be very careful. Then secondly, when we cut the vegetables, so that is one, we are using the sharp thing, sharp pointed objects, we are using it. So there also we have to be very careful. After using it, we have to again wash it and clean it and keep it in the respective places. So those are the things. Have you understood? Now whenever you want to, because still you all are very small, you feel like doing all the works, you want to help it to others also, to the elder people. So that is why you have to be very careful. Whenever you are working in the house, so you have to take the help of your elders, parents or grandparents, whoever is with you. So I suggest you to take always them and learn the things, how to cut the vegetables and how to work near the gas stove. Right now you cannot work, but still whenever the mother is working, you have to be with her only. Have understood? Take care. And while cooking also, you have to very careful. Do not wear the synthetic saris and synthetic clothes and go near the gas stoves and cylinders and all in the kitchen also. You should not play in the kitchen. That is the most very important things. You have to remember that you don't play in the kitchen. You have to play outside the house. Well, so let us know the points. What are those? Safety at home. We begin the safety at home only. People who are staying double-storied buildings or duplex houses, they are. You have to be very careful while getting down the staircase and while climbing the staircase. Now, one more danger. First point is what? Danger from fire and heat. Fire means what? Electric plugs are there. Electric plugs. When we are ironing the clothes, you will be plugging it. First you have to plug and then switch on the switchboard. Otherwise what happens? And the wires are there. So sometimes it will be cut wires are there. Sometimes those wires are coming out of the plug. So those things are very dangerous. You should not touch there. Don't be neglect. Don't be negligence, because suppose it so happens you are talking to somebody else and just putting the plug inside. It so happens that your fingers will go inside the hole of a plug point, so that then it will give you a sudden shock. So that is why whenever you are working or whenever you are putting the plug, so you have to look at the board, switchboard, and then plug inside the plug, and then remove. While removing also, first you have to switch off the switch button and then you can remove the plug. Suppose if you forget to switch off the switch and just going on, so those electric thing, whichever even the electric cooker nowadays we are using it, so that one is there, and the washing machine is also there, that one is also there. Then that is why in that case we have to be very careful. Here the fire is there. Suppose sometimes it so happens that while putting the plug inside it will get, or removing the plug outside, so that time sometimes sparks will come. So that is also very dangerous. You have to take care. Okay. Then coming to the heat. Heat means what? Whenever you are touching the cooker, the hot container, so you have to use. There are many tools are there which you can use it and use it and remove the container from the gas stove. So don't stand. Whenever you are working, whenever you are taking out the container from the gas stove, so you have to first off the knob and then only you can remove the container. Otherwise it so happens while talking or if you go near there is every chance for catching the fire. So that is why heat, and don't touch it with the bare hand to the hot container. So it will be a very dangerous. So that is why this is the one thing where you are using the fire. Where this is the fire. Just now I told you that one, and the heat. Heat means the hot containers. You don't touch the hot containers. Heated pan and all, and don't sprinkle the water on that and take the fun of that. Don't make it that. So heat, sometimes it so happens that in the pan where we put the oil and just waiting for it to get it heat, sometimes the smoke also will come and there is every chances of that it may catch the fire also. So that's why always cook on a sim or be near the gas stove and little bit one hand away from the gas stove and all. Take care of this. Then danger from trips, slips and falls. So anywhere, danger from trips. Trips means what happens? Sometimes you will be falling down. Something, it may come in your way while walking. So that is the tripping. And slips means, suppose if you eat banana and leave the peel of banana on the floor only, or sometimes it so happens that water also will fall on the ground and will not clean it or will not wipe it. What happens? Sometimes our feet only will be on the water, on the oil, and there is every chances of getting it slip, or the banana peel also. So that is why you should not throw always all the rubbish and rubbish things. You have to throw it in the dustbin. And falls. Falls means what? You have to, while getting down from the staircase, you have to be very careful and step by step look on the steps and get down slowly. While climbing also, some new children, because sometimes it so happen if you are in a hurry, so you will be leaving one step and climbing the other steps. Will do like that also, I know that. So that is, but you have to be very, very careful. Suppose if you miss it, then there is every chances of falling down with the steps. Now slips, once again The slips means what happens in the bathroom also, washroom also. The wet floor is there. So while doing that, you may, because it will be very slippery in the bathroom. So there is every chances of getting slips down. Do not dance or anything in the bathroom. So always you can, rubber mats are there, you can use that and be safe. Okay. Then danger from trips, slips and falls. So wherever some people are having the water geysers in the bathroom. So do not touch with the wet hand your geyser switchboard. Now understood, this is very dangerous. With wet hands or with barefoot or wet foot, you don't touch the electrical wires or electrical any items. That is very dangerous for you and for anybody. So danger from sharp things. Just now. So while cutting sharp objects, when pointing pencils also, while talking with others and all, you will be making hands and all. Sometimes playing also with the pencils. So these are the pointy pencils. It may go somebody's eyes. So you should not use the sharp objects. Then coming to the blades are there, scissors are there, knives are there mainly. While cutting the fruits and vegetables also we need sharp knives. So with that also you should not play. Have you understood? There is every chance of while talking with others you are cutting the vegetables. So it so happens that if you are not careful, your fingers may get cut. So those are the things. Sharp objects, blades are there. You should not play with the blades or needles are there. Those are the sharp objects. Danger from poisons. This is the main thing, because it so happens that after using the medicines or the expiry date, whenever you are buying the medicines, so you have to check the manufacturing date and the expiry date. Both the dates you have to check it up. It so happens that sometimes we will leave it. We forget to remove those medicines. So do not consume those medicines. Small kids, sometimes the tablets, it may fall on the floor, and the small crawling babies are there. They may put inside into their mouth. So that is very dangerous. So it becomes the expiry dates. Medicines will become the poisons. So do not take that poisons, and whatever the acids we are using it to clean the floors and all, those are also things. After using it, you need to wash. We need to wash our hands with the soap and water once again. Those are the poisonous things. You should not keep it on the floor. You have to keep it somewhere in the safe side, in the shelves, upper side of the shelves. So danger from suppose by mistake if it goes inside our mouth, so there is a dangerous thing, and if it goes inside a drop of thing, or sometimes the smoke also comes from the acid, so if that goes inside our body while smelling, while breathing also it goes inside, so that is also not good for our health. Then coming one more thing, that is poison. So medicines, you should not see the expiry date and just throw it out. Don't keep it inside the house. So those are the things. What are the points we have seen today? Safety at home we have beginning. So we have to be careful not only outside, but the first and foremost thing, it is in our house only we have to be very safe. So we have to be very careful to be safe at home. Danger from fire and heat. First point that we have learned. Danger from trips, slips and falls. Danger from sharp things. Danger from poisons. These many points we have covered. please open your textbook, page number 176, lesson number 1, safety and first aid. Put your fingers wherever I am reading, just small points I will read out. Every home has a lot of electrical items, but they should be used carefully or they can give you electric shocks. Sometimes they can also cause a fire, so you should keep away from them till you are old enough to use them. Mainly these three electric cookers, mixers and all, even the blenders also. Blending means to make the buttermilk and all. We have one more electrical item, that is the blender. Now you can see, if you are not careful, so what happens? These things will be taking care. And working near the gas stove, if you are not using the home appliance, that is tool, to remove the container, the hot container from the gas stove, if you are touching with the bare hand, then you will get hot. Have you understood? Now these are the pictures where you have to be very careful. Suppose you have to be careful while getting down the staircase also. If you are not careful, then you may fall down. In the bathroom also you have to be very careful, because bathroom is always wet. So that is why you can use the bath mats are there. Now using the sharp objects, suppose if you, while cutting the same fruits and vegetables, if you are not careful, then your hand or fingers may get cut. If you are using the carefulness, then you will not cut your hand. Then medicines. Regarding the medicines, you have to put it in a box carefully. Don't throw the tablets and the pills anywhere as and when you want. So these many things we have seen how to be careful in our houses to avoid the dangerous accidents. In our next class, we will study a few more points about the safety and the first aid. Thank you.